So maybe one pop-up might have come from your side. You just
It's fine, sir. It's fine. I have taken screenshot so that
yeah, yeah,
I remembered everything.
yeah, yeah. So the
Yeah.
thing is that I just recap, like, as we know that we are studying AWS cloud. So I just wanted to tell that AWS full form is nothing but Amazon Web Services. So we will go to each word separately later. Amazon is the company, or what is web service will go. And as we are learning AWS cloud, so AWS full form we need to know as of now. And cloud anyway, we know as a layman, like sharing of resources over the internet. What does that means? Means you are using a resource of Amazon using what? Using an internet. That is what I wanted to mean. And here you see this resources means what? This application will be there in one server or multiple server, right? It's not like that, because you see we are only not accessing Amazon Web Services, right?
Yes,
Like
sir.
us, many people are using, so we are sharing the resources between different people, right? One way.
Yes, sir.
So you are also accessing from Bangalore, somebody from New Delhi is accessing. So the same maybe same set of servers, maybe think that this is a set of server which is comprised of, suppose 10 servers, one server, two server, three server, four server, five server. So these are server or seven servers. So like this, it might have 1,000 servers, because Amazon is a big company, and it is giving its service throughout the world. So it might have 1,000 servers. So those resources he is sharing, Amazon is sharing to the end users, like in India or Bangladesh or Iraq, Iran, or European countries, Australian countries. So it is sharing.
Yes, sir.
Sharing of what? The resources over the internet. So this is
Online.
what is layman definitions of like cloud. We will just go through the formal definition of cloud little later. So before that, now I just wanted to let you know, means I will go a little bit back of AWS cloud, how it evolved, so you will get a little bit picture. So earlier,
Yes,
what
sir.
happened in the year 19, think the 1990, where when computer was not there, maybe when 1990, when computer was starting, it was in starting phase, 1990 to 95 or something like that, you can think. Okay. So after that, it
Yes, sir.
started. So in this period, so computer size was like very big, and at that time, like what was happening? Suppose this is a very big computer, and it was laptop was itself was not there. It was a big computers where you have a CPU, a separate monitor will be there, a separate keyboard will be there, a separate CPU will be there, which you need to connect, and then you'll need to have some internet access. Then you can use that. So earlier, what was happening? Like um, if you think like suppose think like if I am a company, like I have a company, like suppose I
Yes.
am the owner of company, and I want to create one like application. Like think that flipkart.com is an application, you might be knowing, right?
Yes, sir.
Flipkart, which is like also flipkart.com. So I am, so for flipkart.com, what is happening? Think the example of Flipkart, because this is an Indian company, so we'll take this as an Indian company. Now, suppose Flipkart has, which is a web application, right? Which is a web application. It's a web application. So it means through this you can access, through browser you can access.
Okay, sir. So, sorry, sir. Flipkart.com and web application also. I didn't understand that.
No, web means what? Web means what? Web means internet, right?
Yes, sir.
An application means application which give you
Okay.
services, right?
Yes, sir.
So that means what I mean to say. So this Flipkart.com is a web application, means which we can
Okay. Okay. Okay.
access this Flipkart.com site using a web. Web means
Oh,
browser,
okay.
like Chrome browser or
Yes.
Internet Explorer, right? So like that, we have Amazon.in, which is also web application. Amazon.in, right? Amazon.com. This is also nothing but a web application. And what is the type of web application? It is like a e-commerce web application, right? E-commerce. Generally, we call it e-commerce, right? E-commerce means, what is the meaning of E here? You know? Do you have any idea?
No, sir, I don't have any idea.
Okay, E here means electronic. Means electronically we are using this application. E means electronic. Like we
Okay,
can
sir.
buy online things, right? Through Flipkart.com, Amazon.com, we can buy things. So how we are buying? Electronically we are buying, right? We are not going to a shop and asking to show me some fridges and all those, or laptops, or maybe phone calls or groceries. We are not going to any shop. Sitting at the home, we are opening our laptop or our mobile phone, and we are ordering through this application. We are so these type of web applications comes under e-commerce. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Similarly, if you think like social media, we call nowadays, right, social media. So can you
Yes, sir.
think some web application which is supporting social media, like social media? So think that, like, suppose facebook.com, which is a social media site, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, where people can,
Even okay, even Instagram and Twitter and
yes,
yeah,
these are like this is a web application whose name is like facebook.com. And like this is one is a social media site. This is a site means what? Website.
yes,
Here
sir.
means website application. You can come see a thing. See, your name is Dinesh, right? You might have a house, like in your home. Your parents might be calling you with some different name also, right? Friend might be
Yes, sir.
calling with Dinesh, or maybe school it is calling Dinesh. And in your childhood friends, maybe a person might have 2 3 names, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So depending on the situation, they will call. So it's like that. It's a, you can call it this like Amazon.com or Flipkart.com as a web application or a website. It all mean the same.
Okay.
So here's social media like Facebook.com. The Instagram is there. This is also social media. Instagram.
Like whichever we are sharing, or else like whichever we are sharing, and the type of things will come into e-commerce, no, sir.
No. Whichever we are sharing to friends and all those, that will come under social media.
Oh, okay, sir. Oh, yeah.
Because socially you are becoming friends, or somebody is making you friends, where you
Yes,
can
sir.
write something, upload some videos, upload some photos and all those, right?
Yes, sir.
So this all comes under social media sites. This one, as I was talking, like Flipkart, Amazon, these are e-commerce sites.
E-commerce. Oh, okay, sir. I got it.
You got the difference, right?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
E-commerce meaning like in Amazon, in Amazon, we will buy through some websites.
Yeah,
Yeah.
electronically
Yes.
we can buy. We can go and
Yes. Electronically. Yes, sir.
electronically. Here also
Yes.
they have given this name as like e-commerce site, social media site. Suppose now we call sometimes, right, job portal, job sites. Like we have Naukri.com. Have you heard of LinkedIn.com?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I heard, sir.
Yeah. So these are not like e-commerce site. These are like a like career sites, you can say, or job sites, right?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So that means broadly we are categorizing like rice, cereals, wheat, and all those. This we are categorizing as a grain, right? So in the grain category it comes. Now green leafy vegetables or fruits, all green things will come, right? So non-veg like chicken, mutton will come in. It has a different category. So you can think these are the categories. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So social media sites, then job portal, you can think somebody will say, "Hey, can you go to the LinkedIn job portal, Naukri.com job portal, or maybe monster.com?" So job portal site will be what? Like
Yes,
portal.
sir.
So this is a portal site will be what? Job portal site will be like, suppose, LinkedIn.
Even internships also come into this only, sir. Like in this category only.
Which one?
Like internships, like Intershala and all.
Intershala.
Yeah, like in that we need to write some articles and all for job applications.
Okay, what was the name? Can you tell? Spelling?
Intershala, sir. Intershala.
Intershala.
Yes, sir.
Internship, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is a training
Even this.
certificate recognized by one of the companies enrolled. Okay, it's a training certificate. It's a training institute, you can think, online.
Okay, okay, but this thing doesn't come into that category, no, sir. Like which is like job just now you told.
Oh, I'm not. I think two companies hiring from us. Okay, it is also, see, it is saying some companies are hiring, right?
Yes,
FedEx,
sir.
Ernest doing Disney World, Deloitte, Free Charge. So this you can think like I can think like this is also comes under, as I told,
Okay, sir.
job portal.
Job port. Yes, sir.
Job portal. So different categories are there. Okay, so that is the one thing. But we thought of making you understand this cloud, right? And the evolution of cloud. Okay,
Yes, sir.
how
I got it.
yeah, so how it comes, like earlier, suppose I was taking the example of Flipkart. Flipkart.com. Okay. So if you see, if you go flipkart.com, so what will happen? That application, this web application, or sometimes I might call an application as a web application or a website or an application. So don't get confused, right? So all means the same thing. See, I am calling you
Yes, sir.
Dinesh, or your friend might be calling with your childhood name. So, but name are different, but you are the same person, right?
I got it, sir. I got it.
You got it, right? So
Yes,
just
sir.
sometimes I might call this a web application or website or URL,
Yes,
something
sir.
will call, right? So all are the same.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that you're telling like web application means like Flipkart, Amazon, both are, everything is same.
Same. Understood.
Yes.
So
Yes,
now
sir. I understand.
Flipkart, you see there will be different services, different services. So what is services? Different, anyway, we know what is different means. What is services? So services here means whenever we'll open Flipkart, suppose this is a site, there will be one login page, right? So we need to log in first. We need to create one user, and
Yes, sir.
user will have some password, and he need to get authenticated, and then it will log in. So suppose this login itself is a service. Login itself is a service.
Okay.
Once we log in, then what we'll do, we'll search for, suppose think that you are looking for one mobile, think, right?
Okay.
Just
Sir. Okay, sir.
so search. So login is a service, search is a service. This is a service 2. S2, I can write service 2. This is service 1. Okay.
Okay, sir. Like one option will be having one category like
Yes.
that, sir.
One more.
Okay.
So once we search it, and out of suppose lot 10 search results, I might select one. Then what I will do, I will add that to a cart, right? Add the search result to cart. So generally what I will do, we'll add the cart, right? Add to cart, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Add
Like
to,
we will see any object and we're gonna add that cart. Like we saw some new phone and we're gonna add to cart.
add to
That
cart.
option. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is also one service. Okay, once we are added, then we need to pay that, right? Then only we'll get the money. So payment. So payment is a service, payment service.
Yes, sir.
So this is like service number 4, S4. Okay, now once the payment is done, then you need to like write your address, like home address, or delivery order delivery, you can think, right? So that it should get dispatched to your home address properly.
Yes, sir.
Order delivery, whatever. So think that like, and once it is done, then you can suppose this is service number 5, and then suppose tracking, you can track it, right? When it is coming, when it is not coming, right? So that is also service.
Yes. Yeah, track your order. It will be there now, sir. In Amazon.
That is also
Yes, sir.
so
Yes.
I have taken simply 6 services as of now. It might have more also, because internally it might use different services also, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm just taking some simple examples. Suppose think that for a particular website, e-commerce site of name Flipkart.com, it has some 6 services. So that means what? Each services they used to run in one server. So this is server 1, SERVER. This is in server 1, service 1 is there, think. In server 2, this is server, as I told, server is nothing but the big brother of laptop. It has more
Yes,
capacity. In server 2, service 2 will be there, right? So like
yes,
that, there will be 6 server, right?
yes.
Yes, 6, because I have 6 services. See, 6.
Yeah, yes.
So each services will be running in one server, right? Now,
Okay.
Flipkart is working fine, and it has grown, like this company is growing like anything, and lots of more users are coming. So then what will happen for the first month? Think that 100 users are there who is using this Flipkart. Now in the second month, when this popularity has gained, in the second month, instead of 100, it becomes, suppose 100 was there, right? First month 100. Now suppose 500 users started accessing. So now if you see, will that 100 users was having 6 services, will this 500 user can able to access only these 5 services? It need more server, right, to run this
Yes,
service.
sir.
Yeah, otherwise what happened, everybody will start pinging, or maybe starting trying to start the flipkart.com or amazon.com. Then what will happen, the server will go down,
Yes,
because
sir.
not able to handle the load. Think a case like in a motorbike, suppose only 2 people can sit,
Yes,
but
sir.
instead of 2 people, suppose 6 people want to sit in the same bike. Will the bike will run? Bike will not run, right?
No, sir. It won't.
It was. So instead of that, then what will happen? So two-wheeler will become four-wheeler. Means the
Yes, sir.
number of wheels we need to increase. Then only we can handle four.
And one more thing, sir. And one more thing, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Like for one server, how many people can use that server, sir? Like there is any limit, or else we can use?
Yeah, there is a limit. Limit in the sense, what will
Okay.
happen? See, each server will have a, think this is a server, this is a small server. This server will
Yes,
have
sir.
some capacity. Capacity was in generally in 3 matrices we used to measure the capacity. Suppose RAM. RAM in your laptop also RAM will be there. The server will have more RAM. So it think that it has 100 GB of RAM.
Yes, sir.
So because it is server, right? So in laptop and all those, generally, what is your RAM configuration of your laptop?
Of my laptop, sir. Actually, I don't know, sir.
Okay. You can
Yeah.
check. You can check
Yes,
later.
sir.
You Google
Yes,
it,
sir.
you get to know. Suppose RAM is 100 GB, then hard disk will be there, HDD, which is called, right, or SSD. Hard disk means storage, where the files will get stored. So it will be suppose in 500 GB, and it is having one processor. What is the processor? Means Intel processor, or AMD is the company.
I got it.
You got a processor. So
Yes.
it is suppose Intel like i5 processor is running, or i6 processor, right? So this is
Yes,
this we call this like configuration. In generally, whenever you go to the any shop, will tell, okay, I need HP laptop. Then the shopkeeper will ask, okay, you want HP laptop? That's fine. I have HP laptops, but what is the configuration you are looking for? That means what is the capacity of your laptop you are looking for? This is the capacity.
Yes,
Okay, so that
yes,
means
sir. I got it.
you got, right. So now this is the RAM, this is the hard disk. Now here this type of server whose configuration is like this, or capacity is that, it can handle suppose 300 users parallelly. This 100 users,
Okay. Yes.
you got it. 100 users
Yes,
can,
sir. I got it.
you got it. So now if 100 become 500, it become 500, then this server will not work. It will not respond your request.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. I got it.
So in order to make your application to access by 500 users, you need to make these type of servers 5. This is one server. So you need to take one more server of the same capacity, one more server of them. So this is 100 user, this is again 100 user, this is again 100, 300, then again 400, then 500, right? So you need to increase the number of servers. Got it, right? Then all together as a application, it will able to handle 500 users. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now,
So that when we want to increase 500, meaning we need to increase RAM and HDD and processor, no, sir?
yes. Increase.
Okay.
In this one server, we can't increase. We need to purchase similar type of servers, one more server like this.
Oh, okay. Similar type of server, but more capacity.
More capacity, or maybe same capacity also, but number of servers will increase. So now it is suppose one.
Okay.
You
Got
need
it.
to increase one more server, right? And this server is also having the same configuration as this.
Okay, sir.
You got it, right? I mean, suppose two people can, or maybe think in this way, 5 people can stay in a room, in a single room, right?
Yes, sir.
Now number of people has increased from 5 to 15. So will that 15% can get accommodated in that room? No, right? In a
No,
single,
sir. We're gonna create another room for them.
you need to create, like, as we know that one room can have a capacity of 5%. Then you need to create one more room, which will accommodate another 5 people.
Yes, sir.
And another one more room you have to create, so which can again accommodate one 5 more people. So I need to create 3 room so that five people can go in each room. So total of 15% can get accommodated. It's like that.
Okay, I got it, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
got right. So this is
Yes.
so what was happening. So now, as I was telling, like 100 users. Now this guy has okay. So now 100 means it has increased 5 times. So now I had 6 servers, so I have to increase the like this by 6 into 5 means 30 servers I need. 1 2 3 4 5 6 server is there. So this was
Yes.
for 100 users, right?
Yes, sir.
Then again, like this, again I need 6 more servers, separate servers having same capacity or same configuration, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So this total will comprise like 100. This will
200. 200. Total will become 200.
yeah, this is also 100. So this total become 200.
200.
Like
Yes, sir.
I should have again 6 more servers. So that means
Yes, sir.
so total I will be having 30 servers.
So that it will become 500 servers. Like,
So that it can help to access 500 users. It can help. So that 500 user can access this Flipkart without any issue, right?
yes, sir, they can. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now suppose think that after maybe a 6 month, Flipkart got a competition from Amazon.in, right? So
Yes,
now
sir.
the business of Flipkart is going down, and think that this 6 servers took some 6 lakhs rupees for the purchase. Means new server they purchase, right? 6 lakhs. So means each server is like 1 lakh. You think 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh. So 6 lakh. Now I have 30 servers, so I will be investing 30 lakhs rupees, right?
Oh, okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the I mean to say the capital has increased. You understand? Capital means the money, right?
Okay. Yes, yes, sir. I got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Earlier, my work 100 user was been served by 6 lakhs. I mean 6 servers means 6 lakhs. Now it has
Yes.
increased to 30 lakhs because but I was getting money also, right? Because 500 user is using that, right? Till
Yes,
this you understood, right?
yes, sir. I understood, sir.
Okay. Now
Mm.
think that after Amazon comes into picture, the business is going down. So instead of 500 users, so the number of users has dropped to 50. Okay. It has
Yes, sir.
dropped to 50 users only, 50 users. So this 50 user doesn't need 30 servers, right? It doesn't need 30 servers. This 50 users
Okay.
can be, and the 50 users can access only suppose 6 servers, and this 6 service is eligible to give the response, right? So
Yes, sir.
extra maybe extra server is of waste, is of no use, right? Whatever he has purchased.
Yes, sir. There is no use. Yeah.
There is no. And maybe you think that there was a company, I'm not sure you have heard. Have you heard of this company like Orkut or Snapdeal.com?
Snapdeal.com I heard, sir. Output that which you told first, I didn't hear that.
Okay. So Snapdeal, so that was also e-commerce that went down. Means there is no more Snapdeal.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah.
So think that this is not a Flipkart, this is a Snapdeal.com, where initially it was 100 users, it has increased, and later due to competition in the market, the business has gone down. So now there is no user, there is number of users to Snapdeal is 0. But what will happen to all these resources where he has invested 30 lakhs? And nobody will be purchasing these servers in second hand, because you know these servers once you purchase, right? Nobody, there is no second hand value of that.
Okay, sir.
So this 30 lakhs is got stuck for that Snapdeal, the owner of the Snapdeal.com, right?
Yes, sir.
So that is one of the biggest reason why, like earlier in 1980s or 1900 or 2000, I mean, too many startups were not coming, because if the company is running good, they will get profit. If the company is going down, so all the capitals will go. So not only capitals, you see, for in order to maintain this 30 servers, 30 lakh capital I have to invest. Then some engineer I need to employ, right? Some engineer I need to hire. As a company of a Snapdeal, I need to hire some engineers, and I need to pay their monthly salary, right?
Yes, sir.
then I need to buy, or maybe I need to rent some house or some office where engineers can come and work, and I have to pay the monthly rental. So lots of extra expenses also comes in picture, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct? Yeah. So that was the reason why earlier startups were not there, but nowadays lots of startup companies are coming due to the invention of cloud. So what are the disadvantage here? Here is the disadvantage is the in this model, in this years like 1990 or 2000, whatever I am saying, is that you have to invest lots of money to start a business, right? You have to start lots
Yes.
of, and if the business is not going well, then you will be a great loss. But where whenever now you will think, when the cloud think that AWS clouds comes in picture, whenever you need some servers, you just rent it, you don't have to purchase also. See, renting and purchasing has lots of difference. If you purchase a house of 2 BHK in Bangalore, it might cost you 50 lakhs. But if you rent a house, it might cost you some, suppose 15,000 only as of now monthly.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Right? So lots of capital, I mean, difference is there. So now suppose nowadays what is doing the startups, what they are doing, they are renting the resources. Resources means the hardwares. As I told, the resource, the word meaning of this was what? Resources. Right? Resources means nothing but the hardwares, RAM and all. And RAM, HDD and comprises of what? Server. Means resources here means servers. You think resources means servers. So now I as a startup company, so I will ask, I as a startup company, I will ask Amazon, can you give me one or like one server for a month, 1 month, and
Okay.
and
Okay, we can do like that, sir. Like we can
yes,
we okay,
you
sir.
can request like, can you give me one server for a month with this capacity, like suppose 8 GB RAM or 120 GB hard disk and one Intel processor i5.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So for a month, I want to start one business whose name will be like, suppose Dinesh.com.
Okay, sir.
Your website is like this. You might want to start one, suppose startup company or maybe some e-commerce site,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Think just an example, a random example I'm taking. So you want, so then Amazon will say, okay, fine, I will give you one server, and this is the server IP address. You can use it. This has this capacity, and you have to pay, suppose 200 rupees monthly. It will be
Oh,
not more
oh.
than like that, or maybe 2,000 rupees monthly, right?
It depends upon the capacity
Capacity.
of that server, right, sir?
Yes. How
Yeah, yeah.
right? What is the quality? What is the configuration looking? So 2,000. You will feel, okay, fine. I will pay 2,000. I will host my server here, my application here, and I will check for a month that my application is running. Think that you are a very good programmer and you had only coded all your application and you had hosted one application on a hardware, and you see for a month that how the response the end user is using or not, right? If they're using,
Yes.
then and if you are going good, then you will ask again, okay, give me one more server. You will ask Amazon that you give me one more server. They will happily give you, and they will ask you to pay 2,000 for this server and 2,000 for this server as well. So it will be a total of 4,000 you will have to pay. You happily agreed, okay, fine, I will pay. Now think that after 6 months your business is not working, maybe Dinesh.com is not working, then what you will tell Amazon? Hey, my business is not working, so very less request is coming and very less people are using my, so I don't need your second server, only first server. So then Amazon will say, okay, fine, I will not give this one, you use only and pay me only 2,000. Means whatever you will use, you pay me for that only. It's like that. So you will be
Okay.
also happy, and you don't have to headache of maintaining the server, what operating system it need, what network it required, and do I have to like hire a person to manage this server, because you need to hire a person also, right? And he should be a BTech or a MTech guy to manage this server, to operate, to work on this, right?
Yes, sir.
You don't have this headache, and now you don't have the headache of leasing or renting or owning a building where you can uh, all these servers. So earlier what was happening in previous 2000 or 2005, office is there, and in the office there will be one room. That room is called as the data center room. You might have heard of the word data center. Do you know what is data center?
Data center room in like whichever there everyone are processing and everyone is seeing, it stores in one place. That's one, sir.
No, you see, this is suppose office. This is your suppose you have in your college you have lab, right?
Ah, yes, sir.
Lab
Like
in
lab meaning computer lab, no?
computer lab. Lab means computer lab.
Yeah, yes,
So
sir, yes, sir.
what is that computer lab? Think like where the servers, printers, routers, every machines, IT machine, hardware, that is called data center. Okay,
Okay, okay.
in a company, employee will sit and work. Suppose this is a chair, this is a chair, this is a chair, right?
Hmm.
They will sit and work, but there will be one separate room where all the machines will be there. Means the servers will be there, routers will be
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir.
So that is called data center. And sometimes
Okay,
that data center, if it is in the same building, it is called on-premise. O and on. On-premise means my in my boundary the data center is there.
okay, okay, yes, sir.
So you can think that like on-premise is what is wherever in my office. Suppose this is my office. Here I am sitting, my colleague is sitting, some other people are sitting. So my manager is sitting. So lots of people are sitting one after the other in a chair and desk. And there will be a separate room where only servers will be there.
Okay, sir.
And this room is called on-premise or data center. You can think DC or on-premise. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this is the evolution of like, so what was happening earlier, you think this is cloud, CLOUD. Nowadays, no companies is keeping their own premise or data center or maybe servers in their office. They don't need that. That is the reason they are moving from on-premise to cloud.
Okay, okay. Cloud is also same
Ah,
like
so
same as like the
data center.
data center. Okay, okay, sir.
So what is the difference? You will go. You will understand the difference. See, on-premise, I'm writing here. On-premise means suppose I am a company, so mm, mm, I need to have a room, separate room, right? So I need
Sir,
to
sir,
rent.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. And sir, I have one doubt. In iPhone, like whichever photo we are saving, it gonna store in cloud and it'll be safe. It doesn't gonna delete, right?
No, it will
Same
not.
as
Yes, it will
yeah,
save.
say that cloud and this cloud are both are similar only, sir. Like type of.
Yeah, a type of similar only. So
Yes,
iPhone
sir. Oh, okay,
have their
okay.
own cloud, and this is AWS cloud. That might be
Oh, okay. Ah, I got it, sir.
you got it right because
Yes,
iPhone
sir. I got it.
is by which company? It is by Apple. So Apple has its own cloud.
Ah, I got it, sir. Like I was checking about like cloud difference. Like it means like same.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, sir. Yeah.
So now earlier what was happening? A company has to get a one room, but here in the cloud, no room is required. If I'm using suppose AWS, do I need a room? I need to ask them through AWS.com site that hey, give me some server. So I don't need any room, right? For a cloud.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So maintenance of server was there. Who will like purchase the server? I have to purchase server in on-premise. On-premise means where I have my companies and my room will be there, right? So I have to purchase server, right?
Yes, sir.
But in cloud, you don't have to purchase server. You can rent it. So,
Oh, that's good.
so renting is cheaper or purchasing is cheaper? Obviously,
Renting is cheaper, sir. Yes, sir. Renting is cheaper.
yeah. So no headache of employee to maintain the server. No headache, right? I don't have means on-premise. Like I have headache. Like I need to pay my uh, I need to pay salary to the employees who will maintain my server, pay money or salary. In case of on-premise means where I am managing my server, everything in my same company like this, right? On-premise,
Yes, sir.
so pay salary, but here, but in case of cloud, I don't have to pay salary to anyone, right? I don't have to pay. Sometimes operating system is crashing or some problems happen to the server, then I need to maintain the server. The maintenance, like purchasing of a server, maintenance also is my headache.
Okay, okay, sir.
Correct, right? Some operating system is going
Yes.
down, or maybe a 2012 operating system is there. Now I have to upgrade it to XP. But here in the cloud, that is not a end user headache. Correct, right?
Yes, sir. I got it, sir.
Yeah. If business is going down, sorry, business is going up, then I have to work for more capital, money I have to invest to buy new servers.
Servers. Okay, okay.
capital, right? I have to invest more servers. And if so, but in case of cloud, I don't have to. I simply ask them and rent it, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can rent it and you can ask for more servers and for rent.
For rent. And if the
Yes, sir.
business is going down, if the business is going down, then I can tell that, oh, I don't need your server. You just take it out. I will not give you the rent monthly. Done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So lots of benefits was there. That is the reason
Yes, sir.
nowadays companies are moving from on-premise or data centers to where? Cloud. They are moving from
Okay.
here. Yeah. This is the basic reason. That is the reason you see nowadays lots of startups are there because they are getting the infrastructure. This cloud will give what? Cloud will give infrastructure. Infrastructure means what? Hardwares or servers, right?
Yes, sir.
Understood. So this is the basic, like understanding how cloud evolves. Earlier cloud was not there. Maybe last of 10 years cloud is coming, and now it is in peak. Every company, almost 95% company, wants to move their data from their own data centers or from their own premise data centers to cloud data centers. On premise
Sir,
DC.
like cloud meaning like whichever company wants a server, we can take, sir.
Whichever company wants a server means, I didn't get your question.
Like now you started some new business, sir,
Hmm.
and you want to take rent. Like I started about like to like to create some product like products like cream or something like that.
Okay.
So they need to order, no, sir. Like customer should order, right?
Yes.
So I'll ask for cloud to rent to server like a few servers, like two or three.
Yes.
Yeah, so that like any company, like any started company can take that cloud server, sir.
Yes, any startup company can take cloud server within few minutes, 5 minutes only or 10 minutes.
Okay, okay, sir.
So you don't now
It's
you see, now you see earlier what was happening to buy a server, it will take 2 weeks time. Suppose you order it, it will come after a week. Then you need to hire one engineer who will install the operating system, and on that operating system you need to install some database or maybe some web application or web server, right? So it will take another month. Then
yes, sir.
then you need to set up the network and then routers, then firewall, lots of things you need to set it up, right? So it will take a month
Yes,
to start a server. But here in cloud you can ask them and agree to their terms and conditions, and within 5 minutes you will get one server. So
yeah, sir. Okay, sir.
this is very fast. This is also one point you can think like time taking. This is very time taking, right?
Yes, sir. It's gonna take some time for like 6 days or 7 days. So the cloud is 5 minutes or 2 minutes. We can
Yes.
we can take server for rent.
Yeah, yeah. In
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, 5 minutes. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Give me a minute. I will just come back. 1 second.
Yes, sir. Yes, no problem.
Yeah, Dinesh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So till this, any questions you have?
No, sir. I got everything.
You got it. See, if you get 60% what I'm telling also for your class, or maybe the time, what means age as of now, what you, because you have ample amount of time and you have taken the right directions. So that is fruit
Yes.
that will help you in long run.
Yes, sir. Now whatever you told, everything I understood, sir. Like whatever, whichever you told from starting.
Starting, yeah. So that was
Yeah,
the
I got it.
now one more advantage cloud gives what is that, as I was telling you, right? Suppose this is one application, or maybe where this is one service, like suppose login service, this is payment service, this is checkout service, order service, or whatever service is there, right? So, and think that each service is running in one server. So this is first server where one service is running. This is second server where second service is running. This is third server, third service is running. Fourth server, fourth service is running. Fifth server, fifth service is running. And server number 6, where 6 services come. So now you understood the meaning of service, right?
Yes, sir.
An application can have multiple service. Application or web application. Can have multiple service, like as I told, like sign in service. As sign in, we will sign login, right? Sign in. Then search service. Then payment service. Then suppose order or whatever. So service. So what was happening, like in one server, only one services was running. Now, if I am having 15 services, then I had to purchase 15 servers. Got it?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Yeah. So that was like very high capital intensive, means very high capital intensive means what? Means I have to sell out lots of money. So now that was one big headache for the companies. They want to have like one server can manage multiple services. Like, so here is what means 1-to-1 mapping was 1:1. Means what? One server can host what? One service only. One
Sir,
server.
like 1:1 ratio mean like if 1 minute, sir. If
Yes,
sign in is one server, like if sign in is one server, sir, one separate category is there.
correct.
And in that, like that is one server, and these two one server is what, sir?
See, suppose this is a sign-in server, right? So
Yes,
this
sir. Yes.
sign-in functionality will be handled by this server only. After that,
Okay.
once you are going, then this server will come in picture and it will help you to search.
Okay, sir.
Once you search it, then this will come to add to the cart. Third one.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So you can think service is like a feature or functionality, all are same, you can think. So each service will be like handled by one server only. You can think like,
Okay, sir. I got it, sir.
like each service or each function will be handled by one server or one laptop. Think in this way. In your laptop, suppose you can open Microsoft Word now, right? You can open Microsoft Word.
Okay, sir. Now I should open Microsoft Word, sir.
No. I'm not asking. I'm just making you understand that.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Like in your service, in your laptop now, currently you can open Microsoft Word. That is one application, right? Word is an
Yes,
application.
sir.
Like Notepad, you can open one browser. That means at a time you are running you are running three
Servers.
or maybe 3 applications or 3
Okay, sir.
services.
Hmm.
See, server is a hardware. Server is nothing but a hardware, right?
Yes, sir.
Server is nothing but a hardware. Like you have a laptop, like that it is server. But this application or a service or app, or whatever we are calling, all are like same thing, but name will differ. So that you need to just like keep it in mind. So earlier, what was happening in before is it was a 1-to-1 mapping. Means one server, one hardware was able to like run only one services, maybe a login service. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now that problem was there in that. So then there was a company called VMware. I'm not sure we have
Sir,
heard or not.
the company called?
VMware.
Okay, sir.
This is the name of the company. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that company told that in one server, suppose this is server, you can run multiple services. Like you can run service, service 1. You can run service 2. Service 2, and maybe 3, 4, or maybe 4 service, or maybe suppose 3 service. You can run service 3.
Yes.
Okay. So now that means what? 3 services I can run in one server. So now if you see earlier we had 6 servers. So now instead of these 6 servers, I can have only 2 servers. Like this is one server and this is the other server. And in first server, I can run 3 services. First service, second service, third service. And this will be 4th service, 5th service, and 6th service. Got it? So instead of
Yes, sir.
6 server, I can manage that work in 2 server only.
6 servers, you can manage it only on 2 servers.
2 server. See.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
One service was running in one server. Second service is running in second server. Third service is running in third server. So all these three services, this VMware says that you can run in only one server. You don't have to.
Okay, sir. I got it, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? So in this way, these 4th, 5th, and 6th services, or
you're gonna take in second service.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Second server. Yeah. Okay, sir. I got it.
So instead of purchasing six servers, 6 big servers, you can purchase only 2 servers, and your work will be done. So in this way, earlier he used to spend 6 lakhs rupees. Now he has to spend 2 lakh rupees only.
Okay, this is what is the company name, sir?
VMware.
Oh, okay, sir. This one and cloud is totally different. That's both are totally different.
Both are totally. So this company told that I have a technique, or I have a mantra, or I have a software which will do this conversion.
Okay, sir.
And the company told you have to, if you buy my software, then you have to pay something, but I can reduce your cost drastically.
Oh, that is actually a great idea, sir.
Yeah, that is a great idea. Then in the market, everybody says, "Oh my God, that is great! I can save lots of money, because instead of investing, suppose 6 servers, I have to only invest two, right? So that means what? Instead of, suppose in a big scale, instead of maybe 600 server, that work can be done by 200 servers. So he has saved 400 server cost. You think like that?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I got it.
You got it. So 400 server cost is too much.
Yes, sir.
Which he is saving, and in return he need to purchase one software from this company called VMware, and that software name is virtualization. What was the software name? Virtualization, or maybe
what
means that software name was hypervisor. That software name was what? Hypervisor.
Okay.
Hypervisor was a software.
So that nowadays everyone is using only this type of software, sir. Nowadays.
Yes, in the cloud, this software name is hypervisor is used always.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, sir.
It's cloud, because they says that I can use one server and having multiple services or applications, right?
Yes, sir.
So that I can save money. So nowadays, if you think in IT, you might be knowing that everybody like want to save the cost, right? I should not
save
money, but I should have more profit. So like that mindset is there in almost every company. So this guy told what this guy told, like VMware guy told, that I have a software called hypervisor. What this hypervisor will do, what he is saying, that if suppose this is my server, right? In the server, you give me the server. This VMware people told that you give me server. On the server, I will install what? I will install one software called hypervisor. As I told here, hypervisor. Hypervisor. In the hypervisor, so what this hypervisor, this is server, and you think under this big is a server, and under this means at the bottom what will be there? RAM will be there.
Yes, sir. RAM and
then storage is hard disk will be there,
yes, sir. And that Intel
processor will be there.
processor will be there. Yes.
Processor. This is a mandatory. So this guy, this software, what it will do, this will get installed in on top of this hardware, and this guy will control this. And
Hmm.
after controlling this, this server will become what? Server will become host. Means the name will only change, but physical existence will be the same. Server, instead of calling it as server, we'll call it as a what? Host. It
Okay, okay.
host. Once we install that hypervisor, right? This hypervisor will
Hmm.
take the control of the RAM, hard disk, and this, and then it will be known as host. Once it is called host, then what this guy will do? This will create one
Server.
small server,
Okay, sir.
right? So how it will do? And this guy will take the control of this hard disk, means all the resources, and this guy will give from here. This guy will only give few to this guy, few resources to this guy, few resources to this guy, and few resources to this guy. That means, think example, this server has suppose 12 GB of RAM, 12 GB of RAM. Just understand this is important.
Yes, sir.
Or maybe 120 GB of hard disk. With hard disk. And think that 6 uh, core Intel processor.
Okay, sir.
Core i5 processor. Okay. So this hypervisor, what it will do? So this server which it will create, this server is called virtual server or virtual machine. VS or VM both are same. Virtual server or virtual machine.
Machine. Yes.
Okay. So what it will do, this hypervisor, whatever the total capacity of the server will, it will divide. So now it is having 12 GB of RAM. So it will give 4 GB of RAM to this guy, 4 GB of RAM to this guy, 4 GB of RAM to this guy. And who is doing this? This hypervisor software is doing. Now this is this full big hardware or a server is having 120 GB of hard disk. So it will divide into 3 parts. So that means 30 GB of hard disk, it will give it to this guy, or maybe a 40, 40 or 12, right? 40 GB. 40 GB of this. So 40 GB of this. This is 40 GB. So that means a 40 plus 40 plus 40 is equal to how much? 120 GB RAM, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now suppose 4 GB of RAM was there to this guy, 4 to this guy, 4 this guy. So total become 112, 12 GB of RAM. Now 6 core processor is there. So it will give it like 2 to this guy, 2 processor, 2 this one, 2 to this one, 2 to this one. So total become
True.
2
Yes.
plus 6. So that
Yes,
means
sir.
the complete capacity of this server is being divided equally between all the virtual machines using the help of hypervisor software. Got it, right? So now this is also, this means in a particular system, it is again one more system. Means in a particular host, there is one more host. Or in a particular laptop, you can think there are 3 laptops, 1 laptop, 2 laptop, 3 laptop. Each can
Okay,
have
sir.
different operating systems. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this
Yes.
is called virtual machine, called VM, or in short, we generally call VM. VS we generally doesn't call like virtual machine. Means virtual means what? Do you know the meaning of virtual? What do you mean by virtual? Virtual, we are calling virtual, right? So any
Yes, sir.
layman understanding?
Yes, sir. I'm understanding. Virtual meaning like I know that meaning of this, but it's not coming.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe virtual means suppose you go to your relative's house, you meet them, right, physically, or maybe
Yes,
if they come to your house, you meet them physically. So you can
yes,
talk to each other, right? Now,
yes,
instead
sir.
of going to their house or they're coming to your, what we can do, we can have this WhatsApp call or Zoom call. We can see each other, we can talk each other. The same thing is happening, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but it is happening not physically but virtually.
Oh, I got it, sir. Yeah.
Now, suppose now I am teaching you something, AWS cloud. So earlier, what used to happen? So you will, I will go to one classroom. You will also come there, and we will have a board. You will have a chair. You will sit there. I will stand and teach you. One chair will be there for teacher also. So that means we are physically going there and doing the stuff, whatever we have to do, right?
Yes, sir. Now what we are doing is virtual.
Now what we are
Yeah,
doing.
like
Yes. So that means
uh,
like in input is different, but the output means what? We are learning. So output is going, right? It means I am telling, you are listening, and you are telling, I am listening. So we are
yes,
able
sir.
to talk to each other. That means, but the input, the media is different. Correct, right? So earlier what
Yes,
was?
sir.
Earlier the media was that we need to go to some room or some class where we need to come, we need to travel and all those. Here, sitting at the house, just open Zoom and we are able to connect and we can talk and we can see also. But we can't touch each other. Can we touch? We can't touch. Right? We can't touch each other. So this is called the virtual. That means what? This guy, this small guy is doing the work of a laptop, but one laptop become three laptop. You can think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that means what? So if I show you one software, a virtual software. So now suppose this is one virtual software. You see one. So I am in my laptop, which is a Mac machine. Here you see I can create, suppose virtual machine -1. So you see what type of virtual machine you want to create. You want to create Microsoft Windows or a Linux or a Solaris or whatever you want, or DBX or Mac OS. So that means what, inside our Mac I can create a window machine also, which names a VM1. If I continue, I will go and all this. So it will ask lots of then. So that means what, I can create like multiple like this, right? So that means I can divide my laptop into three laptops. So that I will think that I am working on three laptops. So there will be three screens for each three laptops. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But it will be inside one laptop only.
Okay, I got it, sir.
Okay. So that means suppose
Mm.
in my laptop, if three screen opens and each open is one is a virtual machine, it has some hardwares inside that which is being controlled by hypervisor. This is called virtual machine, right? Got it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that concept was came by this guy. This virtual machine concept came by this. So in this way, all these concepts are there in cloud. That is the reason I was telling you this.
Sir, and one more thing, sir. And you are telling like in one computer, in like one laptop,
Hmm.
we can use it like a like three laptops, right?
Three laptops.
Yeah. And what is the use of that? Like if you create some three laptops in your one laptop, so what is the use of that, sir? Like any work we can do very easily, or else we can store easily.
Yeah, we can store different application in each laptop.
Oh, like that. Okay, fine, sir.
So suppose this VM can have one application which is called like sign in application. This VM can have that search application. This VM can have like add to cart application. So that means what, earlier I was using three servers, now I'm using only one server, and one server is able to take care of three services or three functionalities. So it's
Okay, sir. Okay.
so now I will have one more server which is called server 2, and it will be having like three more VM will spin. Suppose VM 4, VM 5, VM 6, right?
Yes, sir.
So that means when my Flipkart.com or Snapdeal.com is able to work properly for 100 user in server 1, and server 2. So I have to purchase only 2 server at that, not 6 server, right? So it has reduced my capital, my investment. Understood, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is the concept of virtualization. So I'll share all this. So if you see what is virtualization, so this is the definitions. So I will share all this. Don't worry about that. So I will,
Yes, sir.
now we will read this theory part. Now you will understand a little bit. So now what I want to teach you, I want to teach you virtualization, which was not there in on-premise, it is earlier, but in cloud it is there. This concept, virtualization.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So it is a technique of splitting or combining a physical resource, means physical resource is one server into many logical or virtual resources. You think that virtual resources, virtual is nothing but a logical resources, as we want, with the help of as with the help of simply with the help of software called hypervisors. With the help of hypervisor. Example: CPU, memory, hard disk spaces. Virtualization is a technology that transforms hardware into software logically virtual host with the help of what? Hypervisor. Due to virtualization, we can run different operating system in the same host. Suppose, as I was showing you, right? Suppose this is my host. Here I can. It is a Mac machine. So generally, what operating system will run in Mac? Mac operating system, right? But with
Yes,
the
sir.
help of hypervisor or that virtualization technique, I can run on this system other operating system also. I can run Windows, I can run Linux,
Okay.
and
Okay, like that also we can do, sir.
that also
Okay.
we can do. So this was very powerful tool. So if you see Oracle, maybe this one, right? That is the
It's
reason.
only in Mac we can do, no, sir.
No,
Like
no,
in Windows
no.
and all, it's
Windows also
obviously
we can
Windows will be there. Yeah.
do. Windows also we can do.
Okay, sir.
So you see what type of operating. This is nothing but operating systems. For
Okay,
that,
now what you're using, that app name is that, like this one, no, sir. Hyper.
hypervisor.
Oh, okay, that one only you're using, no, sir. To like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
creating like a
Yes.
micro. Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah, this is also a hyper, but this is from Oracle. That is the Oracle name they have. You can see Oracle VM. You can see the VM word,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
VirtualBox Manager. So Oracle has
Okay.
changed the hypervisor software name to like VMware VirtualBox Manager. Some people will change name, right? So that like it is their property, something like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is like
Hmm.
that. So if you see, so here what is happening, you see this is one host which is having some RAM and some CPU and some storage. And this is the host, as I was telling that when hypervisor get installed, server become host. Server is equal to host. And you see this server can host like virtual VM1, VM2, VM3, VM4, VM5. So many.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And in one VM, I can have one service like login service or login functionality. In the second VM, I can have suppose search functionality or search service. Here, the add to cart, payment. So if so in this one server can work like virtually as multiple servers, you can think.
Yes, sir.
Got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this was there. There are two type of hypervisor. So on top of hardware, if there is a hypervisor, we directly install. This is called type 1, or sometimes we'll call it like bare metal architecture or bare metal. And whatever the
Hmm.
VM will install, right? This will be some guest OS. This is guest OS 2. Guest OS 1 means you can think here in this VM you can install Windows. In this one you can install Mac. Some third will be
Okay,
there.
okay.
You can install like Linux and all those due to the
Okay.
help of this hypervisor.
Like you mean just now you didn't know that one, no, sir. Like just now you opened that like that same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Okay. And this was the
Yeah.
type 1. And in type 2 is what? Type 2 is what? Like on top of hardware, there is one operating system will come, host OS, and then
Oh,
a
this.
hypervisor will come. But here you see on top of hardware there is a host OS, but in top of hardware there is no host OS, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is type 2 architecture. So this is what Oracle VM, right? So you see this is a software which you can think it is a hypervisor. This is on top of my host OS because I am in a Mac. and Mac has a hardware. On top of hardware, there is a Mac OS installed. On top of Mac OS, one hypervisor which called Oracle VM or VirtualBox we call, that is there. So this
Yes, sir.
software which I am just opening, this is a type 2. This is type 2, which is called hosted architecture. If you see in the example also, is Oracle VirtualBox is written as part of type 2. But as part of type 1, you see what is there. Like for VMware, the name of the software, like hypervisor name was like ESXi for VMware company, this hypervisor name. For Microsoft, again, when VMware has created one software, then Microsoft also has created one software like same hypervisor. But the name they had given is like what? Microsoft Hyper-V, means hypervisor. And this software name was given by Azure. Azure is nothing but Microsoft. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And there is
Sir,
one.
can you tell what is the difference between these two, sir? You mean like the type one is for we can create like iOS and Microsoft like Windows and Linux and all, no, sir?
Hmm,
And in like in type two,
yes.
and they added this host OS, no, sir?
OS
And
in.
yeah, what it does, like what did host OS does in this, sir? In
Yeah.
type two.
So see, this is for testing purpose. This is, you can think these are the two flavors of hypervisor. This is not well accepted in the industry. This is only for testing or R&D, small things.
Okay,
In
sir.
companies, big companies, or in AWS cloud or GCP or Azure cloud, we will be having type 1 only.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you can think it is a two type of flavors. Like you see, you know this now. You think that like ice cream, right? Mango flavor is there, orange flavor is there, right? Now,
Yes,
which
sir.
one like you can take? But generally, people goes for eating ice cream, right? Or ice cream is that thing which they want, but they can get in different flavors. And whichever is very popular, that will dominate the market, right? Which is
Yes,
very.
sir.
So for big enterprise, this is good, and this they don't use in general. This we
Okay.
use for testing purpose, for just for to test something, small things. Okay, it's working or not, or all those. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you see what is the advantage of virtualization, cost saving. This is a big advantage because instead of 6 servers, I can do my same work with 2 servers, right? So it has
Yes, sir.
saved me a cost. We can use one physical host into several different VM. You can see we can use one physical host into several different virtual machine or maybe a system. So
Yes, sir.
drastically reducing my cost on host. It has reduced agility and speed. Spinning a VM is easy and fast as compared to provisioning one host. Suppose one host I will need to configure and all those, but spinning a VM with the help of some hypervisor software is very easy. It won't take much more than 10-15 minutes. So it is saving your time, speed also. I mean, speed is too much,
Yes,
right?
sir.
These are the like advantages. Okay, this
Yes,
I think for today we can keep it this till this. I will share you this
yes, sir.
document, and this diagram is of no use, but anyway recording will be there. You just refer this.
Yes, sir. Recording will be there means so that I can like whatever you teach inch by inch we can again I can refer it.
You can
Like
refer
if I get it.
and you can just make some notes also.
Yes,
So
sir.
you will recall. Because if you don't make notes of your side, I will give you notes, but this drawing and all those, it is very difficult or tough to give, right? Because
But then, but yeah, sir. But then you just send the recording for me so that like
yeah, recording is
yeah,
that
so
100%.
that yeah, you gave examples and whatever so that I listened everything, right? So it will be easy to understand now. Like
Yes.
if you send this recordings.
Yeah. Today only I will
Yeah.
send once this
Yes,
is
sir.
over, right? You share me in WhatsApp your Gmail ID
Yeah, everything. Okay, sir.
so that I can create and I will share. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, then any questions today you have? Because today is the first class, and
Yes,
ideally
sir.
I should have teach you till 10, but first class if I go more, right, it will be like too
Yeah,
much.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct.
Maybe we'll keep it till here. Means the
Yes,
cloud
sir.
concept, how it evolved, and virtualization. These are the three
Yes,
topics
sir.
we learned. Just go
Yes,
through
sir.
at least 1 hour tomorrow morning, maybe tomorrow evening we'll meet
Yes,
again
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
build upon this. Okay.
Okay, sir. And there is no doubt, sir. And I will refer this video, and I'm gonna see if I got any doubt, meaning
Yes. You
I'm
can.
gonna contact you, sir, like in WhatsApp.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this then
And
I
tomorrow also same time.